Hello, I wanted to make a quick video to show you some of the accommodations that you can have for your students when they take the STAAR test. So this one that we're looking at right now is the 2022 STAAR Grade 4 Reading Release Test. If you go on TEA's website, and I'll post the link below, you can also play around with this and see what it looks like. But I wanted to show you what oral accommodation looks like, which that one you probably know a bit more about. And I also want to talk about content language supports, which if you use Eduphoria to do quizzes and tests, in there it is called content. So when you do their ARD paperwork, it would be called content language supports or CLS. In Eduphoria, they call it content clarifiers. So when you select content clarifiers, that means that that student will have this extra accommodation where if they hover the mouse over something that has a dotted line, in Eduphoria, it's a dotted line. And I'll make a separate video to show you what it looks like in Eduphoria. But this one in the STAR Cambium practice test made by Cambium is it looks more like boxes around the CLS or content language supports. So, for example, if I click on astronaut, a picture comes up that helps you understand the word astronaut. So for somebody who is on a level, D or kindergarten level of reading, they might not be able to read the passage very well, but they by clicking on these, if you train them and teach them how to regularly do this in class on different quizzes that you might make on Eduphoria that have those put in, or these practice tests, if you train them to do the practice tests, then they can use these tools to help them get the gist of the article, and then they might actually have a chance to get the questions right. So there's a mixture of pictures. If you click on something, it might give you a simpler meaning that's easier to understand. Gives you synonyms. So instead of hold on, wait, I'm just going to click on these to give you different examples. This one is a play. So instead of abruptly, it says quickly. Lots of synonyms. Breaks out the contraction where, did, suspiciously, in a way that shows he does not believe Lucia. So as you can see, there's a lot of content clarifiers throughout this. And then on the questions, you also might have them. So I wanted to show you, for example, on this one, you can actually click on that for vocabulary words, and it will show the student the sentence where it is in the passage, and it will read it as well. So if you teach your students to do this can be an amazing tool. I'm going to click this so you can hear what it would sound like.
Miss Chen, Nelson, there's no reason to assume that Lucia has your book.
Okay. And then they can even click on this.
Even if you do not know that it is true.
Okay. And then let's see what else. This question doesn't have any. This one does. So this one is asking, what does this suggest
Make the situation with Lucia and Miss Chen better.
instead of improve? So that's interesting. Resolution. If they didn't know the word resolution, it tells them.
Way the problem in the play is solved.
So this can really help a lot of your students and level the playing field. So this one is called Grade 4 Reading Release Test. If you want to play around with that, go ahead and check that out. And it'll give you, like I said, synonyms, or it'll have pictures and different things to help your students. If they get that, that has to be in their paperwork. So that's one of those special accommodations that I'm pretty sure they can only get if they are SPED, or 504. So this cannot be used for RTI or other students as far as I know. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it helps you. Thanks.